betrayal on levels that no one's ever seen.
What's up? It's your boy RW, man. Yo, this shit is crazy, man. I just want to take this time out, man. Glad to be back home. You know, it's a blessing, man. Back with the family. You know, it's always a difficult transition, man, when you got to go through stumbling blocks and start over the process, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I'm just giving this message, man. You see what's going on, man. You got to look at the board, man. You got to push the right pieces, man. You got to watch your company, man. You know what I'm saying? But the thing that I really wanted to say, like, this bozo-ass nigga Itchy move, man, you know, I don't understand that shit. You see what I'm saying? I don't understand that, nigga. You tainted your legacy. You did all this sucker shit. The motherfucking government don't give a fuck about nobody. You know what I'm saying? You niggas tell when niggas ain't put you in no difficult situation, you put yourself in that situation, my nigga. You see what I'm saying? And you told on a nigga. You shouldn't be telling any motherfucking way. You niggas want to enter and involve yourself in shit that you know you ain't got no right to even be stepping your foot into shit. So when you get a taste of that life, shit comes with that territory, man. Death, prison, other shit, losses, trials, and tribulations. Don't pull a nigga into your shit, my nigga. Now look at you. Your bozo ass thing got locked back up. You wasn't facing nothing but no more than motherfucking a little over 5-6 years anyway. You was diarrhea at the mouth. You wasn't even under arrest, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't get the opportunity to sit down and just, you know, give my motherfucking blueprint like I want to. But, you know, sometimes you got to look at the shit like, you know what, Wells, man? This shit is just all bad, man. It's all bad. And that's the thing, man. You know, I'm just telling the generations to come, the generations that's still out there that come from under us, like, watch your fucking company. Stop motherfucking moving fast. Stop running your mouth. Stop doing all this other bozo shit, man. Stop doing degenerate shit. You know what I mean? And watch your fucking company, man. Your man ain't your man, or your men's in them certain niggas. You got certain niggas that, you know what I mean? Because I got good bros. You know, I got solid joints. You know what I'm saying? This is a nigga that I met when I got out after doing 22 years. And, you know, he's from up the way. But, you know, just because niggas official don't mean that they really real right. And this nigga did some bitch shit and pulled me into some shit that I ain't got nothing to do. You know what I'm saying? Forced me. I was going to trial. You know what I mean? But I was facing another 30 years like I had the first time. You know what I mean? And the thing is that, do you gamble? Do you shoot the dice over a hearsay testimony? And all you could do is discredit this bozo for lying because he used my profile and my background history to give him credit for the crackers to be looking like, oh, nah, yeah, we know Reggie Wells, Smiles, no Smiles, like whatever the fuck you want to call, you know, we know he's in the loop, but we can't, it's like we can't get next to him. Yeah, when you know why? Because I don't be fucking with niggas, and I'm not doing nothing for me to be fucking with these bozo niggas that be doing shit. So to make a long story short, look at this nigga now. He get locked the fuck up for whatever reason, going somewhere that he don't supposed to be going, or whatever the case, but you run around and you know you can't move right. And the thing is that you done told on everybody, for everybody ain't got nothing to do with your situation. You done put everybody involved. And the thing is this, that, look, they don't give a fuck. They sit you right back in the pool of your environment and hoping that your dumb ass gets smacked DVD'd or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? They hoping that. You know what I mean? They not putting you in a witness protection program. Yo, niggas need to stop, you know, providing these motherfuckers with information. Let them make a case. They don't be having nothing but a nigga mouthpiece, a word of mouth to put a nigga involved in these situations. And this is what y'all need to understand about the federal system. But I'm going to touch on more of that on, you know, I got the YouTube channel that's about to come out, No Smiles Allowed Entertainment. I'm going to breathe on that just to give y'all some insight and some knowledge, because when you lack knowledge of something, you don't know what you're getting into. We all dance and do certain things, you know what I mean, in the streets, and we're not inclined with the rules of engagement that comes beyond that, as in dealing with the other elite we got to go over. Yeah, niggas are duck niggas, the ops, or whoever the case, whatever you want to call it. But the last motherfucking principle that you got to motherfucking go to war with is the motherfucking government or state. And if you're not inclined with these federal laws or the state laws, and you trying to put your life in these fucking lawyers' hands, regardless if we got the money to pay 80, 100,000, 50,000, whatever the principle is, or the dollar amount that you may give, these lawyers ain't criminal defense lawyers no more. Especially in North Carolina. I don't know what the fuck going on down there. These lawyers all they come to you with, either you gonna plead or you gonna tell. They don't want to do no work. They keep coming to you. They ain't giving you the discovery. They ain't giving you nothing. All they come in there every time they see you once every couple of months talking about, oh, the government said this. Man, tell the government to suck my dick. As simple as that. Fuck you keep coming in here without a motherfucking... You need to sit down with me. Let's go over some shit. Do your due diligence. Let's build a defense for my case. And then we can discuss if I choose to plead guilty. Fuck that telling shit. Don't come in here no more. I'm going to punch you in your fucking face. Matter of fact, I'm going to bite you in your motherfucking face. I'm going to do some real shit that I'm going to do the element of surprise that's going to fuck your whole life up. You ain't going to want to be no lawyer. You ain't going to want to be shit. Stop coming in here asking me questions about, yo, they want you to do that. I ain't been doing that. 21 years old, they gave me 32 years. Gave my girl 22 years. Because nobody ain't telling. We ain't doing none of that. I'm going to the grave. You understand what I'm saying? And that's the thing with that, man. Like, I know what I'm into. I know what I get myself into. You know what I'm saying? So I can accept whatever comes behind that. And a lot of us can't. And that's the problem. Like, yo, my nigga, go get a job. Go work. Go do what you're supposed to. The streets ain't for you. The streets ain't really for none of us, but we do what we have to do to survive. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not knocking nobody hustle. But know what you're getting into. And this is the problem. And then we can't teach the younger generations, because by the time they snatched us in 93 and all this shit, we couldn't hand down the Jews and the principles and the guidance of big bros from the neighborhood or the community or our loved ones that's brothers and sisters to aid them to understand if this is what you're going to do it like this. Same way our parents used to tell us. I made them mistakes before, man. You know what I mean? And I don't want you going through that shit. But if you're going to do it, there's a way to do it. But we wasn't there to get them that Jew. So it's a lost chapter. After they grabbed everybody, at least about, I want to say like 96, 97, it was a lost chapter after that. You don't have nobody to give y'all the blueprint about the 80s, the 70s, the 60s. Y'all don't got none of that shit. Y'all learned over PlayStation, Xbox, and rap music. And we can't knock you for that, you know what I'm saying? I'm proud of y'all. You know, I never give up on y'all. I'm active. You see what I'm saying? And I'm going to give my aid and assistance to either guide you, y'all get to the bag, you know what I'm saying? Y'all do a lot of things, but y'all still need guidance. And sometimes y'all be stubborn because nobody don't really sit down and get the how can I put this? Nobody sit down with y'all and get the sense of direction from y'all to say like, yo, this is your wave. This is your generation. Technology done superseded everything now. This is what you grew up in. So all you know is this. You know what I mean? It's a tech world. You don't know the block. You don't know the projects. You don't know the tenement buildings. You don't know the corners. You just know social media. Social media teach you how to move and all that, and that's just the wrong way. You understand what I'm saying? But it's all right. But now that I'm here, I'm back. I could show you how to move. Regardless if you want to get busy or hustle or do whatever you want to do, I can show you the way. And I'm not saying that I'm condoning it, but this is the life I live. So I can give you some advice and say, when you get a couple of dollars, man, do what you got to do, man. Do this, do that. And if you got kids, this is what you need to do. Put some money here, put some money there. We all make mistakes. We don't do certain things that we do. And we have to go back in and sit down. Just like now, I went back in, I'm saying like, damn, B, you got 30 years in this shit, man. Look at this system now. All these niggas is fucked up. They junkies. They show-mos, child molesters. They rats. You know, the system watered down. It really ain't prison no more. And I'm saying I don't knock a nigga vice, but when you see thorough niggas doing shit that and you saying like, yo, you ain't right. Mentally, how you gonna prepare when you get out there? You got an addiction that you gonna go right back down that street and do some dumb shit, and they gonna punch your clock because them young niggas ain't playing. And if you ain't active to get busy, you gonna be late. I ain't gonna be late. I'm getting busy. Don't tell me a story like, yo, old head, you ain't do nothing since the 80s or the 90s, man. I don't want to hear that shit. I just smoked a nigga yesterday. Nigga, I'm smoking a nigga too yesterday. Fuck is you talking about? If I got to do that, then that's what I'm going to do. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't playing no motherfucking games. So the disposition between us is either you respect me, I'm going to respect you, or it's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got no understanding, I'm going to give you a better understanding. I'm going to open your dome up and ask your conscience what's up. And I don't give a fuck about, you know, thinking about, oh, what I'm going to lose or none of that shit. You know what I mean? Because the life is priceless. But I'm just saying, I'm just giving you, you know, examples of certain things, how your mind got to be trained and you got to be conditioned under these type of situations. Because at the bottom line, like I said, at the end of the day, you still got to fight these people, these white folks, this government. And I'm just saying, that's who run this motherfucking system, and that's who run the government. You know what I mean? They don't give a fuck about you black, minority, Spanish. You know what I mean? They don't care about none of that. We don't get the privilege of white people. We just don't. And you got to accept that and stop saying like, yo, if it wasn't, no, white people ain't, nah, they ain't do that. I don't give a fuck. We already know what's going on with that. But they're not stopping us from doing nothing. It's just that when something happened, yeah, we get the book thrown at us. And it's like, it's unfortunate. You let this motherfucking cracker rape a 4-year-old child, a 6-year-old girl, or kill up a bunch of motherfuckers in school, and the motherfucker just get a pass. He gets 6-7 years. But you give a nigga 20-30 years for a word of mouth. That shit is unbelievable. But that's just what this fucking government is based off. They deceitful, they greedy, they fucked up. You know what I'm saying? They just the bottom line. All that, yo, listen, man, they vote for this motherfucker. You don't know who the fuck to vote for. I don't give a fuck. Fuck voting. Put him in there. I'd rather you to put Trump in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? At least we know who he about. He get busy about his money. You know what I'm saying? He changed the game with microeconomics. He gonna make a movement because it's about getting to the bag. It's just simple as that. If you leave everybody in poverty, then it's gonna be chaos. You get a nigga a couple of dollars, then motherfuckers content, but shit happens. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's gonna be a couple of, you know, this and that, but he's not selfish as in that manner. Yeah, he may not be a chieftain as in to know how to go about wars and rules of engagement, but he got a whole team. They have alliances that's gonna have a blueprint on the table, and that's their responsibility. It's a chain of command. So at the end of the day, man, I just wanted to put this shit up. I wasn't going to even say nothing about this shit because the nigga's a bozo. Ichimu, you's a sucker. He's a fucking cold sucker. You's a bird. You's a bozo. I don't even got a definition that I can describe to say like, yo, you just a weak individual, man. You was somebody. You fucked up. And it's what it is, man. But I just wanted to holler at y'all. But, yo, soon I'm going to put together some shit. Generations of Harlem, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my bro, man. Love is love, man. Kev Frost, Baba Duke. You know what I'm saying? The whole team, the whole squad, Uncle Pete, everybody, man. So, you know what I'm saying? The bro half, man, you're doing good on your platform. Man, y'all enjoy your day. I'm out.
Had an audience this large and didn't realize that there were some enemies present.